Hi, this is attorney David Gibbs with the National Center for Life and Liberty. Many churches and ministries are faced with unprecedented decisions regarding their Christian schools and their preschools due to the COVID-19 public health crisis. As of March the 23rd, 2020, the majority of states in the United States have closed the public schools, requiring distance or virtual education for all of its students. Several states have also recommended that private schools follow the same guidelines with the goal of protecting their students from unnecessary exposure as well. At the NCLL, we are recommending with regard to preschools that you understand your option. Number one, you can close your preschool if you deem that best. The majority of schools across the nation are closing up and through April the 15th, and they're awaiting updates from the CDC or other public health arenas. But the bottom line is, if you decide to open, and some preschools have made that decision, we would strongly encourage that you limit the students who are in attendance to be those whose parents have what the government has called an essential job, the jobs that are being required to keep medical services, food supply, and other things functioning. Number two, we'd encourage that you maintain 10 or fewer children in each classroom. This is to limit the grouping that could allow the disease to spread more quickly. Number three, we would encourage you to work towards ensuring a higher level of sanitation, more cleaning. Number four, we would encourage you to check the temperature each morning of every child before they enter the classroom. If you note any fever, immediately send that child home. We would encourage you to put that child under a 14-day quarantine if a temperature is deemed. Also, if any child has been overseas where they have traveled in contact with the international population, that they also be sent home with a 14-day quarantine. And finally, we would encourage you to send any child home immediately who begins exhibiting any COVID-19 symptoms. This is designed to help, again, protect against the unnecessary spread of this highly contagious disease. With regard to Christian schools across the nation, we're recommending that they generally follow the lead of the public schools in their area. For example, many public schools are providing distance or virtual solutions for attending school during this period of time. We would encourage the Christian schools to try and to do the same. We would also encourage Christian schools to try to keep the teachers employed right now so they can manage the distance or virtual solutions. We understand for some schools this is not possible, but that's an ideal if it can be done. We'd also encourage the Christian schools to require students and parents to participate in the distance or virtual programs, and to keep the children and the parents engaged daily with communication so that they are well aware of what is going on at your school. We do want you to be aware that there are a number of resources available for schools to assist in long-distance learning and extracurricular options during this period of working from home. For example, Zoom.us is available for free for any school, and that's a very kind gesture by that company. Google Slides, ABC Mouse, Amazon Future Engineer, Amplify, Blooms, and others are offering these resources as many schools and preschools determine how to respond. We at the National Center for Life and Liberty want to remind you that there is not a one-size-fits-all solution. If you're trying to figure out how to navigate these complicated educational waters, you're welcome to contact our office, and one of our team members will gladly assist you in answering your questions. You can contact the NCLL by calling 888-233-6255 or email us at info@ncll.org. We are believers in the rights of churches and schools to train and educate the next generation for Jesus Christ, and our prayers are with you as you navigate these unprecedented and complicated waters.